Okay, it looks like we are live again, I think. Hello everybody, welcome to Sapsucker Woods. Oh, almost forgot my binoculars. It is sunny. It is, last I saw, it was like 59 degrees. Something like that. It's breezy a little bit. I'm going to put on a light jacket. And since I arrived, as I was driving in, I saw American crows along the road, you know, along Route 13. I would technically consider them being at Sapsucker Woods. I have really not seen, some starlings and a great blue heron, which I'm hoping to see shortly. Let's, but I need to get a coat, maybe just a light jacket, and a tripod. And hopefully we'll get going and have a decent walk. It's sunny, in case you haven't noticed, so that could be some difficult viewing. And let me make sure that we're up and running. Hold on. Looks like we're running. Okay. Okay, I'll be with you as soon as I can. I don't know if there's sound or not. I don't hear any sound. Oh, I know why. Because I think I know why. I don't hear any sound. Yep, okay, that's why. Okay, I'll be with you as soon as I can. Just heard Downy woodpecker. I haven't really checked the forecast for the coming week. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I don't think we're heading into winter just yet. But I mean, it's been you know, it has been cooler the last couple days. Oh, I did hear, I believe, some red-winged blackbirds. So far it's been great blue heron, starlings, American crows, red-winged blackbirds, and I think that's just about it. Oh, and the downy woodpecker. Alright, let's see if we can get things out of the car here without too much havoc. Okay, let's go see if we can see the great blue heron. It had, as I was just starting my my work to prepare to set up here, I saw it flying around, and I'll show you very quickly where it is, and it is still there. It's up there, but it was flying around, and then I saw it land, and as I saw it flying around, I thought, well, looks like it's heading up into the trees or wherever up there, and I had hoped it would land on that utility pole, and it did. So we'll go take a look. We won't get super close-ups, of course, but we'll take a look. And it's not as if we haven't seen a heron before, but as I've said before, we could see 50 or even 100 herons at Montezuma, but when we see one here, somehow it's special. I think a few more feet here. Yep, right here. Okay, let me just adjust my tripod. Come on. There we go. The wires here interfere. The wires in the camera strap, neck strap, interfere with my use of the tripod a little bit. Autofocus is struggling a little bit to focus on this heron. I just saw a red-winged blackbird. Let me switch to manual focus and maybe we can get a better look. That's a little better. So anyway, if you're just joining us, we're at Sapsucker Woods and we're looking at a great blue heron. And I think I may have to... Okay, don't have to move. I'm going to darken it just a little. We won't stay on it forever, but it's nice to see a great blue here at Sapsucker, as I had indicated before. We're going to move along pretty soon. We don't have that much time before it starts to get dark. It looks plenty sunny now, but as you know, the sun will set quickly. Looks like it might be a young one, judging by the feather color. You know, it looks like some of the lighter pattern that you might see on those wings towards the feather tips. Looks like some of the coloration you'd see on a juvenile. Anyway, let's, I think we'll get to the pond. Nice to see a great blue heron. And let me see if I can find, there is at least one red-winged blackbird vocalizing, I believe, in here somewhere. There it is. And we'll adjust the tripod for travel, and let's get going. It does feel cool here. I mean, I could, in a way, gloves would not be bad, but I'd rather not deal with them if I can avoid it. Just heard an American goldfinch. Oh, just saw a blue jay. There goes. Haven't heard any just yet. They're the more vocal of the birds that are around here at this time of year, but I haven't heard any yet. Actually, in terms of bird vocalizations, it's pretty quiet here right now. Oh, I hear a Canada goose, or two. Mourning dove. Oh, well, there was a mourning dove in the feeding garden area on the ground. I don't know if you saw it. And I'm going to look in, since I'm here, at oh, just heard a common grackle. And I see, hold on. Hold on a second. No, I think those are grackles in at the feeding garden. If you're looking at the feeder cam, and a red-winged blackbird, for a second the color of the feathers kind of threw me off, because I thought for a second, could it be a rusty? And then I know I didn't just show you this right now, but then that heavier, longer bill had me realize there's no way, and they're grackles. Oh, robins, 3 of them. Well, here, come on, tripod. One here, was there, and one over here. Cute. Is it young? Looks young. Might be young, I don't know. no idea if they're passing through, wintering here, were born here. I don't know. Yeah, I think it is a little young. It just looks a little young. I may be wrong about that. But you know, we may not be seeing too many robins. I know I'm not in my trap. Oh, and another one. Actually, oh, who's that? Hold on, what is that? That looks like a robin. Is that what I saw? No, I don't know. Oh shoot. It was something else, and I didn't get it on camera. It was smaller than a robin. So there are a couple robins there. I believe... And who was that? I'm hearing a crow. And I just heard an American goldfinch. I just saw a, I believe it was a northern flicker. There it is. There's the flicker. I thought it was another robin, but when it flew away, as it was flying, I saw the white of its, near its tail, or, you know, at the base of its tail. So that was a telltale sign, northern flicker. Just heard a grackle. This may be a different flicker. I'm not sure. Anyway, northern flicker, it's a kind of woodpecker. I'm not sure if this is the same one or not. The other one seemed, the one I saw that I showed you up in the tree seemed to fly to the left. Now it could be that it circled around and came back, but I don't know. Okay, I can't see it now. But there was a smaller bird here that we never got on camera, unfortunately. There's a robin, but there was something smaller than a robin, I thought. Another robin. As for the Canada geese, just saw a couple over here. That's getting in the way of focusing. Oh, did I hear a wood duck? I'm hesitant to get closer. I don't want to disturb the robins. Hold on a second. Wish I had looked with binoculars at that smaller bird. Maybe I would have been able to figure out what it was. Okay, one of the robins just flew away. Let's see. Is there something over here? We're hearing a blue jay. No, nothing there. The Canada geese are in better view now. There's one. And another is, well, they're both here, okay. It may have been a grackle that just flew. Another robin near us over here. Maybe this one of the same ones, probably. Did I just hear a cardinal? Maybe. Yes, and I just saw it. Just saw it. And, oh. downy woodpecker. And just heard a belted kingfisher. Hi. I hear a white-breasted nuthatch and the grackle. Wait a minute, is that a... Sounds like a grackle, but kind of doesn't sound like a grackle. The downy just took off, so we're not going to miss that any longer. It was nice for a moment or two in that light. Yeah, it's definitely a grackle. Okay. I want to look around a little bit here while we're here. That, I don't know what that is. I suspect it's a bird not, vocalizing a little bit differently than it normally would. Maybe something odd with its voice or... Oh, I think I see maybe some phoebes? Yeah, that looked like, I'm guessing that was an eastern phoebe. Oh, there. Probably an eastern phoebe there. I'm not positive. Hearing a blue jay also. So we're actually getting a fair variety here. Blue jay, okay. That's nice. Not perfect, but nice. Another blue jay vocalizing. That better not have been a mosquito at my neck. Okay, not that there's really much I'm going to do about it, but... Okay, while you're looking at the goose, I'm going to look around with binoculars a bit. Oh, someone, oh, missed it. Someone was flying in the distance. Smaller, you know, not a large bird. And it may have been something like a waxwing or something. Not sure. I'm not sure what, or you know what? Maybe not waxwing. Maybe a phoebe. Stay right there. It's a young robin. Sapsucker's been wonderful so far. We haven't gone anywhere. Starlings, I think? Yeah. Morning dove? Doves? Love this place. Okay, I think we're gonna get going. Get to the trails. What? Who was that? Oh, was that? Oh, that may have been red-bellied, but I'm not sure. Red-bellied woodpecker. I saw it in the air. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I think it is. Come on, where are you? It flew back. I lost sight of it with the camera-wise. I don't know if it's still there or not. The sun is in my eyes too a bit. Oh, there it goes. Yep, that was a red-bellied. I'm almost positive that was a red-bellied woodpecker. Let's see if it comes back over. Right now, where it is, we can't see it. It's closer to the feeding garden. Oh, here it comes. Oh, can't see it. And I have the sun in my eyes again. Oh, hold on. What's that down there? Grackles? Yeah, it looks like it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure about the red-bellied woodpecker, by the way. Blue jay. I hear a crow again. There, red-bellied woodpecker. No. That is not. That looks like northern flicker. I thought it was red-bellied woodpecker. Is it a young one? Hi. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. So maybe we didn't see a red-bellied woodpecker. Maybe it was this apparently young northern flicker. I think it's young, I don't know. It could be that it's molting or something, but... Sorry, the wind is shaking things a little bit. You can hear the starlings and a blue jay. Hold on. Okay, it flew up here somewhere. I think I've lost track of it. Blue jay again. Hold on, someone in here? I think the grackles. Blue jay, okay. If we don't get going, we're never going to get to the trails, but we're seeing a lot here, so I'm enjoying it. Okay, just heard another northern flicker, or maybe the same one, I don't know, because we've lost track of that one. Oh, who's that? Is that a duck? Looks like a duck. I thought I had heard a wood duck earlier. Let's see who this is. Looks like a wood duck, a female wood duck. And I believe in the distance I just heard a hairy woodpecker. So we've seen a downy, heard a hairy, and a northern flicker. We're going to move along and get to the trails. I hear a black-capped chickadee. Hi, baby. And I hear a white-breasted nuthatch again. I don't know what landed there. It may have been the wood duck, but it may have been that same wood duck. I thought I saw it come in for a landing. Hold on. I don't know about you, but I love robins. And this appears to be a young one. Okay, we're going to get going, get to the trails because I've got some ground to cover. But I've enjoyed that. I'm hesitant to leave. I think I just saw a northern flicker again. Oh, hold on. Hold on, someone's coming in. I think I just heard a catbird. I did. So there's a goose there. Gotta go back to manual. And I don't know whom I saw. Oh, a male wood duck. Okay, and now we have male and female. We have this goose here, so there are at least 3, I believe, because I thought I saw the 2 others over here somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Chickadee again. That's a mourning dove there. Yes, I'm definitely hearing a catbird, gray catbird. Oh yeah, okay. So here are those 2 geese are here. So, and then there is a 3rd one over there. So at least 3 Canada geese here. And like I said, hold on, we're gonna get to the trails. I could stay and watch this this robin here for a while. Manual focus does a better job here. But we're gonna get going. Wait, hold on. Who's that? Okay. Okay, we're looking at, that looks like a phoebe. Oh, okay. Eastern phoebe. And the chickadees, well, the 1 or 2 chickadees is vocalizing. Don't know if there's a reason for it, or, I mean, it sounds like, you know, one of their alerts. Okay, let's get going though. One more look at this robin, just because it's a young one. Sorry, can't resist. I'll lighten it up a little bit. Okay. Love the robins. Sweet thing. Look at that. I can hear the catbird. I think it's a little closer now. I may have just seen the catbird, I'm not sure. It may have flown into here somewhere, but I can't see it now. Definitely heard it though. Oh, no, I don't know. Someone's above me vocal. Oh, you know what? I think that's the catbird above me by the sound of it. I'm hearing the sound that's familiar to me. Just, you know, I wanted to walk away from there without disturbing that robin, and I'm glad I did. Like I said, it seemed like a young one to me, and I just, didn't want to bother it. It may be so young that I don't know if it's still reliant on its parents, for instance, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's, the kind that kind of hangs out sometimes, as it's, may have left the nest not too long ago and it's still getting the hang of things. I don't know, but. As far as I'm concerned, I could stop the walk right here, and I'm very happy with what we've seen already, seen and heard. I mean, sure, I want to see more, but I'm hearing a tufted titmouse. Yamp, 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 yamp. I wonder if someone I forgot to bring bug repellent if I need it. Totally forgot about it. Oh well. I shouldn't. I'm not saying nobody's around, bug-wise, but getting to that time of year when the bugs are not as much of a problem when you're walking here. In terms of standing water, things continue to be dry. That may be muddy, and just heard the hairy woodpecker again. That may be muddy and not something you'd want to walk in, but there's no standing water that I've seen. Just wonder if someone came along, because we were hearing the tufted titmouse and we were hearing the chickadees call out. So I wonder if someone objectionable was around there. And when I say objectionable, I mean to them. I'm kind of friends with all the birds, but to them. Maybe friends is too strong a word, maybe acquaintances. We're not on first name basis. When I was still in the parking lot, I said it, seemed pretty quiet. We hadn't heard anything really, other than, a few sounds from the red-winged blackbird, and we hadn't heard blue jays yet. But there, at the pond, we had some nice activity, really. Actually, it's darker here in the woods, and it's getting later. But you can see, as various areas are definitely showing that the weather's turning colder, and we're getting closer and closer to fall colors. Some areas are coloring up, some are, the green is just, the greens aren't as vibrant as they had been. But here in the woods, I mean, there's some yellowing here and there. I don't know if it's related to, I don't know if you're seeing it. If it's related to, you know, the change of seasons. I suspect some of it is, at least. But for the most part, things are green, at least here. It's almost 6 o'clock. I believe many of the birds have left the woods. Many of the birds that we saw come in the spring and spend their summers here, or the summer here. And, you know, are we likely to see a thrush of any sort, either a, you know, a wood thrush or a veery or a hermit thrush? It's possible, but not as likely. But, you know, some do migrate through here in September. So, I mean, there's always the possibility of, let's say, a Swainson's or something like that. I told you weeks ago that the first time I had ever seen a Swainson's was here, and it was in September. I don't remember if it was quite this late in September, but just heard a hairy woodpecker again. I think I see a chipmunk. I do. I didn't see it until it moved. I mean, it was... But it's quiet here in the woods. Unsurprisingly. I'm hearing somebody. Just a bit of a chirp. I don't know if anyone tuned in, I kind of doubt it, for the, you know, the shorebird walks that we had with Dave Nutter. Anyone who's, and when I say anyone tuned in, I mean anyone who otherwise had never tuned in before. That I don't know. It's not like the Montezuma Refuge was really promoting it or anything. which is unfortunate. Maybe some would have enjoyed it, and maybe I could have done things differently anyway. But, you know, if anyone did see it, or even if they saw it afterwards, they might have said, you know, interesting concept to live stream, you know, some bird watching. But, I mean, we've been doing it for years. I'm hearing some light chirping, maybe a couple different birds. Could be chickadees, I don't know. That sounds like a chipmunk. Oh, okay, I see a gray squirrel. In there somewhere. I heard it first. I wondered what it was. I figured it might be a squirrel, and it was. I've been here on days in late autumn, really after the leaves have fallen. Actually, I think it was Thanksgiving Day years ago, and leaves had all fallen by then, but it was a sunny and beautiful day, and came up here, and I mean, you know, granted I wasn't here late in the day, it was earlier in the day that I was actually here, and but the sun was, because, you know, all the leaves had fallen, plenty of sunshine here in the woods. It was just beautiful, and actually the leaves were still, you know, fairly crisp on the ground. So I mean, you'd have of course it wasn't really quiet because there were so many other people seemed to think that it would be a good day to be here, and it was. Can't blame them. But, you know, you hear some birds on the ground, and of course squirrels, and I don't know if there were any chipmunks by then. But, you know, just a lot of rustling and everything of the leaves on the ground. But like I said, it was, you know, kind of in terms of humans, a fairly active day that day, and that's, you know, that can be the case on Thanksgiving Day if the weather's nice. And really, I mean, if I lived right nearby and, you know, nice day, I guess I'd come here for a walk sometimes, just for a walk. You know, just for that purpose. See a squirrel up ahead. Okay, that sounds like a red-bellied woodpecker. I can't see it. So I had thought maybe I had seen one earlier, but I'm not so sure any longer. Now I'm sure we're hearing one. I can't see it. I think it's beyond my view. As I've said many times before, you know, so much of birding isn't watching, it's hearing, you know. Maybe that's why birding is maybe birding is a better word than bird watching. So often the conditions or locations that don't allow you to see a bird. But a few vocalizations that at least lets you know that it's, you know, let you know that it's there. Who's that up there? Hold on 1 second. Maybe a grackle. No, it looks like a robin. Up in a dead tree over there. Let's just keep walking. It'll be, I don't know if it'll stay there, but it was really too bad a few years ago when that dead tree that's near the larger dead tree that was near the Charlie Harper bench fell. Over the years there had been times when you know, a great blue heron would land there and you might get good photos, no leaves to get in the way or anything. And I've mentioned it before, my very first photo posted to Flickr was a great blue heron in that tree, and it was there for a long time that day. And I just was able to get photo after photo. I guess the robin is gone. You can see things are still dry. I'm going to lock things here. You can keep looking at very little unless I happen to see something. I don't know what just vocalized like that. Bird-wise, I don't see anything. I'm hearing somebody. I'm not sure what it is. Hearing some people too. And what the chirping that was here, if I had to guess, it was a sparrow of some sort, but I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to continue because I don't see any. I'm not seeing any birds here. Things are dry, as you can see. Okay, let's continue. Maybe we'll see somebody elsewhere. I'm hearing that light chirping. I don't know who it is. Could it be a sparrow? Could it be somebody else? Maybe somebody else. I don't see anybody. That's the problem. And now I'm hearing something high-pitched. I don't know what that is. It just vocalized. I hear robin also. There are at least two birds vocalizing. There's something down there. Is that what I think it is? I don't know why, but I'm thinking water thrush. First one I've ever really seen, if that's what it is. I'm guessing northern water thrush. I just received a text. I'll check what that says in a moment. Right now I want to stay with this bird. Since this is the first time I've ever seen one. Maybe I should be on manual focus. I'm not sure. You know, I've got to move. There it is. Okay. So if I had to guess, this is a northern water thrush. I'm not positive. And it's the first I've ever seen. I may have heard one before, unknowingly. But this is, I believe, the first I've ever seen. This is the first time I've ever seen this bird that I can recall, this type of bird. We have a little bit of vegetation in the way. It's causing some problems. And I don't know who's vocalizing elsewhere, but this is a treat to see this bird. It just flew away. I don't know if something else came and flew by it or not. I don't know. Okay, let me check my phone. Northern water thrush. Thank you. Okay, I thought so. We had heard one possibly once before on the tour, but oh shoot, hold on. Somebody's down there. I can't see clearly. Oh. Maybe two birds down there? This may be the same water thrush, I'm not sure. Again, northern water thrush. I thought I may have seen... Cool, but something else I thought may have been there. I'm not sure. Hold on, I've got to adjust things. Oh, wait. Something else just flew by. Unless it was the water thrush. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay, I still see the water thrush here. Okay, and then something else flew in here, but I don't see it now, and it could have been another water thrush for all I know. I don't know. And I don't see it. Let's go back to a lot of roots here. Let's go, oh, okay, the water thrush just flew from over here to over here, and thought I saw some movement in the area where it went to, so maybe there are a few water thrushes. That's my guess, I don't know. Or something. Let's stay here because maybe there are multiple water thrushes. And, you know, unfortunately we have vegetation in the way. Okay, hold on. I just get the feeling we have more than one, but I may be wrong. Now, we're on manual focus right now. Which may not be perfect, but I can do things I can't do with auto. Okay, I see it again. But I don't know who else is vocalizing. There are at least 2 other birds nearby vocalizing, I believe. I may be wrong. And for all I know, they're water thrushes. I don't know. Sounds like it's... I don't know. Anyway, I'm very glad to see this water thrush and actually have a pretty decent look. Look how, I don't know if that's typical behavior. I'm guessing it is. Look how it keeps bobbing its tail. I'm going to switch to auto, see if that does a better job than I'm doing. Come on, where's the... Oh, it just... Okay, it just took off. Just took off back towards the edge here of... We won't be here too much longer because we don't have much time, but it just suddenly flew in there. And that kind of reaction makes me think that there's another one that it reacted to. Oh, I see. Hold on. That's a different bird. Looks like a sparrow. If I'm not mistaken, is it white-throated by any chance? I don't know. Mind coming out where we can see you? It could be a song sparrow. Look how it does that back and forth thing. I believe song sparrows do that. I'm not sure about white-throated. But I'm guessing that might be a molting song sparrow. That's my guess. Yeah, I believe that's what we're seeing. I may be wrong, but I believe that's a molting song sparrow. Okay, we're going to get going because we don't have much time, but this has been I didn't see anything at first. All of a sudden we're seeing some very nice things. Blue jay over here. Okay. Well, anyway, we've seen our first northern water thrush, and I am happy about it. Okay, let's get going though, because as usual, time is short. I believe I'm hearing maybe a red-bellied woodpecker that I'm hearing. I just want to wait another moment or two, just in case something else shows up. Well, sounds pretty quiet, kind of quiet here. There's the water thrush again. I know, we've seen it, but I want to see it just for another moment or two. Hold on. Again, this is a bird we haven't seen before, so for me it's a treat. Okay, well, I believe I still see it, but I'm not sure. No, that's the sparrow. Yes, that looks like the sparrow. And, well, I could stay here for a long time, but we're not going to. We're going to get going. All right, let's go. Whenever it comes to something like that, and, okay, the water thrush kept coming out into view and giving us a good look, it's tough for me to walk away or to drive away, depending on the situation. It can be difficult. I don't want anyone to get bored on one single bird, and it's not just that. There are other birds to see and other places to go, and it's easy sometimes when you have a treat like that to stay with it for too long a period of time. I know I'm guilty of that, but to see something like that for me is something that I can somehow get stuck watching something. I don't know what that herb is. I smell it all the time in this area. I don't know if that's thyme. I should get some thyme and see how that compares. Don't always smell it here, but often do, and I have for years. You don't smell it, of course, but... Now, we haven't seen any green herons. Maybe we will, I don't know. Last week we saw the 5. Hello. get set up here. Oh, somebody's flying around. I'm hearing white-breasted nuthatches. That's a robin, just flew in. Another robin. Robins, actually, a couple of robins. The robins are making use of things out there. I don't know if there's any standing water, or probably not. Not there. I should probably take a look with binoculars. Although last week, I have to admit, I had a hard time seeing the green herons with binoculars. I needed the better range of the camera. A number of robins that we're seeing. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna look with binoculars for a moment. Excuse me again. Wow. I hadn't realized just how bad things are in terms of water levels. I'll show you in a moment. I have something in my throat. I just hadn't realized that, over, you see water here in the foreground, right? And then I hadn't realized it was like this, where there's like a, there's a channel of some standing water, but it's all dry around it. That's very disturbing. We need rain. Luckily we're, at the cooler time of year, at least a little bit cooler, and it's not like it's, we're getting a lot of, really high temperatures and, sunny, intense days, but we need some water, and we need it badly. I'm not seeing any green herons now. I don't know if any would be around. We're seeing robins here and there, and I'm hearing some elsewhere. There's one. Hold on, somebody... Can't get that thing out of my throat, but somebody is vocalizing over here somewhere. I don't know what it is. Hold on, let me look with binoculars. And I still don't see it. Okay. We need water here for the health of the pond itself. I think it's late in the year, so that maybe we won't get a lot of tall vegetation growing in this area. Hold on one second. So I mean, I'm not so concerned about that, but just even to have some water here. Oh, was that a robin? Probably. Even to have some, more significant water levels here for the geese, when they start coming here in the evenings. Maybe they won't, maybe they'll go elsewhere. Well, anyway, I'm not really seeing anything else, so I think we should move along. Wish I knew who was making that sound. It may be, I don't know. Let me just look at one or two other areas, and then we'll move along. Just looking with binoculars, that is. Somebody's vocalizing in a funny way. Just a light. It could be an American goldfinch over here somewhere, but and someone behind us is vocalizing with a chip note. No one's coming into view. Thanks, but anyway, I'm not seeing any green herons or really anything else right now. So let's continue. I'd like to go to the campus, but we may not have much time there. By the way, we had an interesting time with Big Red and Arthur last week on the campus. So, if you want to see that again, I did post video. If you want to see it for the first time, or if you want to see it again, whatever. We saw something I hadn't anticipated, and that was Big Red taking prey that Arthur had caught, taking it from him, and he didn't seem to want to give it up. Hearing a chickadee again, and the blue jays are vocal. Two or three of them by the sound of it. It may be nothing. Sometimes it does seem, maybe I'm wrong, maybe there is something they're observing that I'm not, but often hear all of a sudden a number of blue jays vocalizing, and there doesn't seem to be any apparent reason, nothing, apparent to a human. Now everyone has quieted down, so sometimes you might assume, oh, there must be a predator nearby. Not necessarily. I'm hearing a red-bellied woodpecker, and I believe I'm hearing the chip note of a cardinal, northern cardinal. You often hear them in this area. Just heard what I believe was a downy. I don't know what that is. I see a blue jay or 2 or 3 up above. So there are blue jays around, but are they the ones making that noise? Maybe. That's my guess. That's my guess. You can hear a lot of different sounds from blue jays. We need rain, we need rain, we need rain. Okay, so we have actually a number of wood ducks. We had seen a male and a female at least before. We saw a male in breeding colors, so now it looks like at least 3 females. That looks like a male not quite in breeding colors, and we had seen one in breeding colors. So number of wood ducks here today. Oh, who's this? Okay, that could be... Okay, a male in breeding colors and female. Good to see you. Well dressed. Look at that bird. We would get a better look with the other camera setup, but still. Okay. Gull of some sort flying by. I hear a nuthatch. Okay, let me just take a quick look around and see if I can... Someone just flew by, I'm not sure what it was. So there are several geese here. There are a couple here. Some... Are they the ones vocalizing? Maybe. Yes. And then there's some over here making noise. And some over here. Oh, and more coming in. or at least flying around. Don't know if they're coming, if they're going to come in or not, but they just flew over. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we'll get some rain and get the pond filled back up a bit, because it needs it. Okay, but we're going to get going. Even if those geese do come in, we're running out of time. You know, maybe we may not have much time. Maybe we shouldn't even go to the campus. I wouldn't mind going to the campus, but maybe we shouldn't. It matters how much more time we have here. Oh! Hold on. Now, I don't know. While this could be the same heron we've already seen, I don't believe so. This looks like a different great blue heron. Looks more like an adult to me. And I'm not getting the right focus. Let me go to manual. Oh, there it goes. Well. Just for a few moments. Two more geese just left, and I'll bet more leave all Yep, two more are leaving. They just left. And these two are leaving. And I think the wood ducks are leaving, or at least going somewhere else. Okay, whatever. Just a few moments on this beautiful great blue heron, and then we're gonna leave, or at least continue. So this, I believe, is a second great blue heron. We saw one that looked like a juvenile earlier. Hearing starlings now. All right, we have to switch to auto. Well, I just heard a wood duck again, so sounds like they're still around. Okay, we've got to go. Anyway, so that's the second great blue we've seen here. We saw the juvenile at the very start of the walk. Or at least one I suspected was a juvenile. And this one seemed to be more in full adult coloration. Last week we saw 5 green herons here at Sapsucker. Haven't seen any this week. Just saw a belted kingfisher. I was going to say it landed right up here, but it just took off. Oh, there it goes. Okay, we're going to let it go. It's not close. Oh, someone else flew in here. Probably a... I don't know. Probably a woodpecker, but I'm not sure. I just know we don't have much time. We could have, like I said, in terms of being happy with seeing the birds, I could have stopped right at the beginning, you know, before even getting to the trails, but I've enjoyed this walk today a lot. The northern water thrush certainly didn't hurt. I'm not sure who's vocalizing. It may be a chickadee nearby. I'm not sure. I may be wrong, but I don't believe the water thrush, the northern water thrush, is a thrush, despite the name. I believe it's actually a... hold on. I believe it's a warbler, but I'm not sure. Just like the... quite honestly, it kind of reminded me of the... oh, someone... I think it may... I don't know. May have been a... it may have been a mourning dove. Just like the ovenbird. Kind of looks like a thrush, but it's actually a warbler. And the water thrush kind of reminded me of the ovenbird a bit, the way it was walking around. And okay, there was a robin down here. Again, I don't know if these are robins that have been around here right along, or if they've come from farther north. Another robin. What's that? Is that a... may have been a catbird here. Gray cat... yes, gray catbird. Couple robins down here. I think there's one definitely. I'm not sure about if that's a robin also. No, I think that was something else. I don't know what that was. It seemed maybe a little smaller. Maybe. I think it flew up to there. I'm going to move a little bit. I don't know what that was. It seemed smaller than a robin. Now that's a robin there. I think that's a robin there. I'm not sure, but I think so. Yes, that is. But I thought I saw something else. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It could have been this robin for all I know. Just the coloration seemed a little different now. And it did seem smaller. Now, again, I could be wrong. I don't know what it was. Taking a guess, it was, I'm guessing I actually, in terms of what's likely, what's not, I'm guessing I may have misinterpreted something in terms of what I thought I saw, and maybe it was, you know, just a bird that we've seen often. I don't know. But somehow it looked a little different, and I don't see it right now, so. We're hearing robins and we're seeing robins. Now, looking around, it's a pleasure to see the robins. I mean, to see this many after having not really seen many at all for a while, it's nice to see them. And we may not be seeing, you know, we may not be seeing them much as the days get colder. Okay, so now looking around here, there's not much space for me because of those droppings that we saw last week are still here. Not much space for me to put the tripod down, but I'm doing it. Okay, now let me look around very quickly. For a second I thought I saw a green heron, but I don't believe it is one. All right, let's, I think we'll continue on. Let's, oops, sorry. Didn't want to do that. Let's just try to move the tripod leg. There's some people ahead on the trail, actually standing off of the trail, and I wonder if they see something. Sorry. I suspect they see something and they're trying to take photographs or something. I'll get a better look. There's a great blue heron. Maybe that same young one that we saw earlier, I'm not sure. few more moments. I have a feeling it's not ready to... Oh, I was wrong. But maybe nothing really there. Let's get going. Beautiful bird. Again, I would not be surprised if that's the same young great blue heron we saw at the beginning of our walk. It looked very similar in terms of coloration. But we're running out of time, and I can't complain. We've had a nice walk. Hold on, something small. Something small flew up to that tree. I don't know what it is, where it is now. It was small and seemed to have a white breast and or belly. Oh, I think I just saw it fly onward. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, somehow I believe it did fly onward. Maybe it's nearby. May not be there any longer, I'm not sure. I don't know what it was. Color scheme seemed to be green and yellow, but I'm not sure. Or something along those lines. Could it have been that bird I originally saw? Possibly. I thought thought I saw, you know, a whitish yellow, or I'm sorry, whitish breast and belly, but I'm not sure. I think it was, but who knows? It's just a brief flash. Okay, anyway, I don't see it now. I think it moved on. I would have liked to have seen it. I don't know what that was. And I'm not seeing any other signs of movement or anything. So maybe it's best we head to the car. Really enjoyed that walk. I thought we saw some nice things. Whether unusual for us, like the northern water thrush, or even just some nice looks at great blue herons. But we're running out of time. It's tempting to stay here instead of go to the campus. I wonder what we should do. Any thoughts? Any preferences? And I don't want to hear, oh, it's up to you, Ferris. I mean, in a way, a good argument for staying here would be that by the time we get there, it's going to be dark. And maybe not worth, you know, maybe tough to really search and look around for anybody or anything. Although I do like to check up on our hawks whenever possible. Let me check with the chat room, see if you guys have any thoughts on things. Lights are coming on here at Sapsucker. Parking lot lights anyway. Alright, I think we're going to stay put. I would like to go to the campus, but I think we're just a little bit out of time. So I think what we'll do is we will stop at the car for me to get gloves. Light gloves. And then we'll go back to the water and just take a look around. You know, again, I would like to go to the campus, but I just fear that there's not really enough time to have a good walk, you know, good look around. Anyone betting on whether or not within about 2 or 3 minutes I start adjusting the camera and I have to take off my gloves? But my hands are very cold right now. I don't know what temperature it is, but it's on the cooler side, and you know the sun is no longer up and warming me at all. So you know, let's walk back over here, and just in case that bird comes back into view, whatever it was. I doubt it will, but if I knew with certainty where Big Red and Arthur are, I would go to the campus. But I don't, and it may be a matter of looking around, and you know, there have been a number of times over the years when we've gone there late in the day and we never found them, and we probably would have been better off staying here. Not that we would have necessarily seen anything here, but I'm not going to stay here too late. It is getting cold the way I'm dressed and everything. There's no sign of movement. Okay. Okay, let's go to back towards the water. I have to say, whenever I do skip the campus, I feel like I'm letting Arthur and Big Red down. Oh, he doesn't love us anymore. Hearing a catbird. You can see how this vegetation is, it's tired. It's that time of year. But it's quiet over here. Let's head towards the water. As I said, the parking lot lights are I said they were coming on. They're now on. I'm sorry if anyone was if they really had their hearts set on getting to the campus. I wanted to go there too. I just fear driving there and seeing nothing. And you can tell already it's, maybe it looks like it's still pretty light out, but it's getting dark. And it's getting to the point where, it's hard to see anything in trees and things like that. And you can only hope that you see a hawk, for instance, on top of a building or a lamp, or maybe in some kind of a clear area. It's getting a little too dark to see things well in vegetation. So this is likely the right decision to stay here. I'm hesitant to go there. I don't want to frighten the robin. I don't want to frighten the cottontail. This has been a surprising day in terms of the robins. We've seen quite a few of them, and I wonder, as I had mentioned before, I don't know why they're here. If they had wintered here, if they had just come in from further north, or what the story is, I have no idea. Nice to see them regardless. It's easy to feel these cooler temperatures and know that it's, hold on, late September, and, you think, oh, tomorrow it's going to start snowing or something like that. And, no, I mean, we could very well have some very warm temperatures between now and now at the end of the month and into even the middle of next month. You never know. Hearing what I believe is at least one catbird. And somebody's up here making noise. Don't know who or what. I'm hearing what sound like mourning doves. Oh, that was a bird, and I don't want to disturb things. I may have just bothered the rabbit, I'm not sure. It's not my intention to disturb the birds, or anything else for that matter. Like I mean, oh, is that a green heron? Hi, green heron. Hello. No, don't. No worry at all. Well, it's one more species to add to the list if anyone's counting. And a Canada goose just flew that away, I think. I hear more coming in, maybe? Oh, just one. Must be on. Well, maybe it's time to head to the car. It's dark here, but it's been a nice day. Especially, I mean, this walk was very nice. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. But I should probably just head to the car, call it a day. My hands are cold still, even though I'm wearing the gloves. I think we are going to call it a day. Oh, I hear the great blue cronking. Sounds like it may have just taken off. I'm not sure. You know, the great blue that was up on top of that dead tree trunk. I did not see it, so I don't know where it is. Oops, sorry. Okay, everyone. I want to wish you all a good night. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the day as much as I did. I want to wish you all a very good evening and a very good week. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.